everybody to my channel. This is Matthew here, as you know. Today, going back to the roots, we're going to be talking about life lessons, some things. I don't know if that's something you guys are still interested in or not, but that's just kind of what I've been doing on this channel while I ride around on my motorcycle, as we do. It's going to be a very pure ride and ramble. It's exactly what it is. And what is up, guys? Real quick, I'm going to interrupt what I was saying. I just want to throw this little plug out there early. I've just recorded my video and I forgot to mention it. I built a link tree. I subscribed to Linktree and I built a link tree that will link to my other channels, like my gaming, and unfortunately I made a TikTok. So if you guys are interested in some of the other things that I've been working on, you can find all of that there. There should be a link in the description, and there should also be a link on the banner on this channel. Check it out. Hope to see you guys there. All right, back to what I was saying. Bye. Anyways, as you can see, it's been a little bit the weather, it's smoky. We had recently had some fires nearby, and gosh, the smoke's just been terrible here. My nose was itchy. I haven't been out on the motorcycle very much lately because of it. Because the air quality index, the AQI for this area was literally maxed out at 500. 500 being the top of the hazardous stage, which is as high as it gets. So being out just in the open air like this just hasn't been very smart. My allergies, everything, my eyes have been burning, throat's been burning. It's just really nasty. Today's honestly really nasty. I shouldn't be out here on my motorcycle today either, but you know, I do want to try to get at least, you know, a couple more rides in before we start getting rainy and cold again. So I'm just gonna risk it for you guys. Anyways, that being said, I just wanted to talk about some things that have been popping up. And I'm gonna start with a question. Like, this is going out to the people, which I feel like is most of the people who watch my channel. I always talk about life lessons and goals and motivation and things like that. And so I feel like most people would relate. But my question is, if any of you guys are working on something like a big goal, a life change, or just have a direction that you're trying to reach, just something that's like extraordinary, something extra, you know, it's like ordinary but extra. Like maybe you're wanting to start a brand, or maybe you're wanting to, I don't know, build your own YouTube channel, or start a business, or get a promotion, or study something, whatever it is that you're trying to do that's life-changing for the better, of course, not for the worst. My question is, have you guys noticed that the closer you get to achieving that, it just feels like more and more obstacles pop up? And I want to use an analogy. It's kind of like, say, you're on the freeway and you're driving towards like a main city, and you're 100 miles away from the city. At 100 miles away, yeah, there's street signs up at the top of the freeway that'll say, I don't know, San Francisco, you know, 100 miles or something. And then it might be another 20 miles before you see another sign, San Francisco, 80 miles. But then it might be another 10 miles, or then, you know, but as you get closer and closer to the city, those signs start to appear more frequently. You know, and that analogy is, I feel, a good way to explain it. Like, what I'm trying to ask about is, as you're getting closer and closer to your goal, your destination, and in this case, the signs could be like obstacles, you know, things that kind of seem to pop up randomly in life, seem to pop up more frequently as you get closer and closer, until eventually you're so close that it's just like, hey, pay attention. You know, stop, whatever. But anyways, on that train of thought, because it seems to happen to me too, I just want to try to kind of ingrain this idea towards you guys, if it's something, you know, because it might be something that helps you identify stuff going on in your life. Because for me recently, I made a video about being burnt out. I've been feeling really burnt out, and that has been because it just feels like things are happening and happening and happening, and it's getting more and more difficult to take the next step. You know what I mean? For some reason, for example, I think I might have said something that the algorithm didn't like on my YouTube channel, and you know, for the entire time I've been doing this, you know, my videos have been getting kind of pushed out, you know, pretty regularly, pretty comfortably, and I would get, you know, so many views, so many impressions and things like that, and then all of a sudden it just disappeared, as if like, and I'm not sure if maybe I said something that just got flagged as like, hey, you know, I don't want to push this or whatever it is, but something happened. And that has kind of been a little bit demoralizing, because like it made it to where I don't, I mean, I come out here and I do this because I enjoy it. I need to get things off my mind. But it does help to go and see that people are interacting with it, or, you know, getting, you know, every once in a while the comments of, hey, thanks, you know, thanks for talking about this, it's been on my mind. Or like the, you know, the DMs or the messages or something saying, hey, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk about this. It helped a lot, made me think about it a different way, or it pushed me to make the next step. You know, things like that. That extra reward was very motivating. It made me anxious to get out here and to keep going. And that disappeared suddenly. Now, I'm not making this video to complain about that, but what I want to talk about, and the reason why I was asking, is if you guys have also experienced this phenomena of like, whatever you're working towards, obstacles appear more frequently the closer you get to realizing that goal, is because I want to flip the script and talk about how the density of obstacles, so to speak, and lack of a better way to explain it, the density of obstacles, or the frequency of obstacles, can be used as like a compass, or like a guide, to like understand how close you might actually be. Because for some people, their goals are not really something that says, you know, it's not like right now I'm studying, taking my exam on October 1st to become a personal trainer. I had to change it because I couldn't get time off for work. Work wouldn't let me take the time off to take my exam, so I had to push it to the earliest weekend I can get, which was October 1st, a Sunday. And that's a goal where it's like, oh, it's going to be done on this day. So I know I'm getting close, because it's like a month away, almost a little bit more than a month away. So it's like I don't need to really, like, you know, check the temperature of these obstacles that are popping up. You know, how frequently are they coming? Because that's something that has a set day. Ooh, I just dumped a clutch on accident. My finger slipped. Sorry, guys. Don't make fun of me. That was completely an accident. I was trying to be expressive while I talked. Anyways. But for people who have goals that don't have like a specific date, or a thing that says, hey, you're going to be done on this time, or as soon as you do this, you're there, or like a number goal, a financial goal, those have like, you know, specific numbers that you can just know that you're almost there. But for those goals, for example, like, oh man, I'm trying to think of it. God, look at how smoky it is. This is just nasty. Absolutely nasty, guys. I'm getting so distracted. You guys are used to this. But anyway, those goals, okay, those goals, oh my God, I'm really bad at this. Those goals that do not have a specific date or visible date or whatever, you can use the frequency of obstacles as a way to kind of test or identify that it might just be around the corner. Like, I guess, for example, like, I've been wanting to reach the 1,000 subscribers, of course, but you know, because I would like to be able to collect a small income off of what I'm doing here. That'd be great. But you know, one of the obstacles pop up. There's no guarantee that I'm gonna reach it on a certain day, and I don't know, kind of like use these things keep happening, these obstacles keep popping up to get in the way, and it's becoming much more frequently. And obviously I can't see the future, but it could be an indication that that realization of that goal could be just around the corner. And the reason I want to talk about this, if you guys are still here and I haven't lost you yet, the reason why I want to talk about this is because I want to kind of reinforce the idea that as long as what you're working towards is valid, is good for your health, good for your life, good for your future, if you are getting bombarded by things happening in life out of your control, it could be an indication that you're almost there. Don't give up. All this was literally just to say, I'm sorry, don't give up. Yeah, so that's just what I want to talk about. I mean, things like health, you know, I got, you know, these fitness goals and stuff. I've been so burnt out, man, so burnt out, and I'm just trying not to give up. And you know, it's kind of weird when you're doing fitness related stuff. It kind of feels like the body responds in like a cycle, where you will have like gains, visible gains, quick visible gains for a while, and then all of a sudden everything disappears, and it's like, I've been working hard, I've been working harder, and I'm getting like less results and things like that. And sometimes that could be demoralizing. But if you don't give up with fitness, if you don't give up, then it's like eventually your body, it will hit this cycle again, and all of a sudden you just explode into, like, you know, you got these gains, and you know, like, you can, you know, maybe you're stuck at like a 6:30 mile, and you just can't seem to get past that, and it seems like you train and you train and you train and you can't get past that. But if you don't give up, then all of a sudden you go out there and you go time your mile, and it's like, oh crap, I just got a sub 6 minute mile. You know what I mean? Then it's like just one day you wake up and you can do it, and then you can repeat it, you know, that type of stuff. It's really important. All of this was literally just to say, whatever you're working on, as things pop up in life, obstacles come, don't give up, because those obstacles could literally be like a sign from the universe, as you are literally a step away from what you're wanting, you know? And yeah. I think the smoke is starting to get to my head. Hey, this was a very rambly, I feel like it was a very rambly video, like even more than most of mine, where it's like I have something I want to talk about, but I just can't seem to get it out. But I don't care. That's who I am. That's what I do. The whole point is literally just to come out here, share some things that maybe have popped up in my mind that could potentially help other people. If this reached one person, if it was something that like has been helpful, or you listen to and makes you feel like you can keep going, then that's all that matters. That's all I care about. I don't care. I just want to help at least one person. That's all that matters. I've been really busy lately. This is just to wrap everything up. I've been really busy lately. I have been doing a lot of work outside of trying to build this channel and stuff. I'm trying to dip my toes into other areas. Like, I hate saying this, but I did make a TikTok. I can't believe it. I've been trying really hard not to, but in terms of marketing myself, especially as I'm getting closer to being a personal trainer, having access to these platforms for marketing my business, my goals, or my services and stuff is going to be very valuable. So I did have to start. I'm trying to just get used to it, build the habit of using these platforms. So I made one. I made a TikTok. I also have another little gaming channel that I made that you guys can check out. But what I did is I subscribed to Linktree. It's like $9 a month or something like that. I subscribed to Linktree, and I'm building myself a Linktree so I can have just one link on my channels, on each individual channels, that'll bring people, direct people to the other platforms that they want to view. So it's all in one place. So if I am like not busy here and I haven't posted in a while, it very well could be that I'm working on something, a project on these other channels. So if you guys are interested in other things that I'm doing, you might as well go onto that Linktree and check out my other platforms. Those will also be very beneficial because I have already noticed that there's fake accounts pop up. And yes, even at 800 and something subscribers, that's a small channel, there has already been an incident with a fake channel popping up and trying to get somebody to like you know, send them crypto or whatever, trying to imitate my channel. You guys, you know, I will never ever ask for your guys' personal information or try to get you to send me something. And I'll be honest, most likely I will not direct message you because there's just all sorts of potential security and legal problems involved with things like that. Most likely I'm not going to do that. Most of my communication is just going to be public, and it will be on those channels on my Linktree. Those are mine. If it's not on there, it's not mine. I do have a Facebook, but I don't post it on there because that's kind of more for my life outside of outside of this. So yeah, that's it. That's all I've got to say. It was very long-winded. I'm gonna go exercise and then try to get back home out of this smoke because it is absolutely nasty right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it was useful and helped somebody, just give you guys something to listen to or something to think about. That's all that matters. So yeah, look, yep, going forward, I might be on these other platforms. Check it out. I'm still just learning, so don't expect much. Anyways, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace. Bye.